Hi guys, and welcome to Daily Scuba News. So a few weeks ago, we reported on a recall of Atomic Aquatics low pressure hoses. However, Atomic Aquatics has extended this recall to include even more of their hoses that might be unsafe to use and should be replaced immediately.
Each hose has a date stamped onto it, the ferrule.
Yeah, onto the ferrule.
This is the melt thing.
The crimped.
The crimped metal thing on the end of the hose. So if you're using atomic regulators, or if you have an atomic low pressure hose fitted to your regulators, then you kind of need to check this right away, like right now. Go out now. Go while you're still watching this video. Anyway, so go check it to see if you're affected by this recall, and if you need to, if you do have a faulty regulator hose thing, just obviously don't use it.
Yeah. So there are lots of affected hoses out there, unfortunately, and it's basically all atomic hoses made between July 2017 and February 2019.
Only like 2 or 3 then.
Just a few hoses. But if your hose has any of these date stamps sort of stamped into it, then you need to stop using those regulators immediately, or at least that hose particularly. The rest of the regulator is fine. It's just that hose that they are worried about, and Atomic will replace it free of charge.
Just to let you know, I'm not going to put the numbers on the screen because you're going to pause it. I'll pin them down to the comments so they're just there permanently. So if you were waiting for something to ping up, it didn't. So go take a look at the numbers pinned in the comments. Anyway, if you're affected by, obviously, these hoses, you need to contact Atomic Aquatic and your local dealer so they can obviously swap your hoses over for a fresh new one. We've put all their contact details below as well, pinned again in the links, so you can find your nearest dealer. That sounds really wrong. Please be aware that obviously the hose fitting should be free of charge, but you are of course responsible for any travel or shipping costs. It's actually best to go to your nearest dealer to save as much money as possible.
Yeah, you don't have to take it back to the place that you bought it from. Any Atomic Aquatics dealer around the world should be able to take it in, see it and go, oh yeah, and swap it over. That, and obviously be prepared to be without your regulators for a little while, as the dealer might not have a replacement hose in stock ready for you if you just sort of walk in off the streets. So of course beforehand, find your local dealer, send them like an email or call them up with your regulator's serial number first off, and then sort of at that point they can order in a hose for you just to speed things up, just to get it swapped over. But until it is swapped over, it's really not safe to use. To put it into a grand perspective, I think they said there were like 3 cases of something going wrong, and it's basically where the rubber hose can come loose off the metal ferrule. No one's got hurt. It's a really small chance, but they're just saying, for the sake of safety, let's just...
It's better to be safe than sorry. Yeah. They've got deep pockets, I'm sure. Sure they won't.
Obviously, if you don't have one of those dates stamped into your hose, you're fine because they've changed it.
Or if you do, it's actually time you could actually look at upgrading your kit and go for wireless air. That might work. Anyway, look on the bright side. If you have an old hose that's getting a bit, get a bit tired, you're my old hose. You're my old hose.
Getting a bit crusty.
Yeah, getting a bit crusty mark. Anyway, they're getting a bit tired, and it's affected, then, you get a free new one. So that's nice. But all jokes aside, if you dive an atomic regulator, look at your hoses and check the date stamp on it. If it's any of these, again, pinned in the bottom, pinned down there, then stop using it right now. I see you. Stop it. Stop using it. And more information obviously can be found in the links below on Atomic's website. So go check out the regs. Stop it, put it down, don't use it. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay classy, scuba. Seriously, stop it!
Why are you still using them?
Yeah, why? Stop it! Anyway, in this study, I got told off in the edit for this, so Dr. Jake Martin...
Yeah. You called him Jack.
Yeah, same thing, isn't it? Found that Prozac had a little effect to solitary. I can never say that.
Solitary.
Solitary. It doesn't say that word. That doesn't look like that word. Anyway, solitary fish, but